Since the mysterious closure of the Altair jump node in Tau Sigma over 3 weeks ago, civilians in the beleaguered system had not been receiving pay or supplies. The situation had grown desperate, with civilians living on emergency rations alone, until yesterday when disgruntled inhabitants of Tau Sigma Station took to their vessels or simply seized whatever they could lay hands on and formed a blockade at the jump node to voice their protest. The protesters met a GTVI group entering through the Altair jump node, demanding pay and better conditions. The GTVI vessels, however, were not prepared to negotiate and demanded that the protesters move their ships from the vicinity of the subspace node. However, the protesters refused point blank and were met with a terrifying sight as a result, a Lucifer-class destroyer, only the second vessel of its type ever encountered. The appearance of this destroyer sent a wave of panic through the crowd, sparking off a riot. As GTVA forces battled to protect civilians, hired Union busters made an attempt on the life of the protest leader, Adam Tarovich. The appearance of pirates did nothing to improve matters, and the peaceful blockade ended in bloodshed and a spiraling death toll now estimated at several hundred. GTVA Local Command refuses to comment on this incident or the purpose of bringing the SD Nyarlathotep out of the subspace corridor, other than to say the destroyer posed a considerable risk to the long-term stability of the subspace tunnel. The Shivan Derelict has now been towed to the vicinity of Tau Sigma Station, presumably for research purposes. Reinforcements from other nearby GTVA systems are on the way to secure the Nyarlathotep and to deal with the growing pirate threat in the region. The Altair node has been reopened and trade routes re-established. For the moment, it seems some measure of normality has returned to the distant colony system.
Alright pilots, you've heard the news scans, and you know what went on out there yesterday. We must recover the GTC Lone Wolf from the civilians who currently have control of the ship. We have traced the civilians to a small scrapyard on the outskirts of Tau Sigma. They appear to be hiding in this debris field. What they aim to achieve by retaining the cruiser is unknown. The civilians in control of the Lone Wolf aren't well trained. They are, however, totally unpredictable. We don't know how they will react to our appearance. The last thing that we want is the civilians to react badly and attack our forces. Exercise caution, pilots. Alpha Wing will lead this operation. We will arrive on the far side of the scrapyard and proceed towards the Lone Wolf. If the crew won't surrender, disable her. This, however, is a last-ditch option. If it seems that the civilians will not surrender, you will, however, be authorized to carry out the attack. When you have disabled the Lone Wolf, we'll send in a recovery team to secure the vessel and apprehend the civilians on board. Cover the team as they dock. We don't want the crew to pull anything on us. With our recent efforts to quell pirate activity in Tau Sigma, there should be no expected attack from any pirates. If there are, keep the Lone Wolf and the transport safe. The crew of the Lone Wolf may be rioters, but they're civilians all the same. Take care when dealing with them. We've lost enough dignity with the fiasco that was the riot, and we don't need any more, that's for sure. Capturing the Lone Wolf would certainly be some kind of victory for us.